Well, a Sydney theatre's grossly one-sided statement on the war in Gaza has seen subscribers cancel their memberships and donors pull their funding. Cast and crew members from the Belvoir Street Theatre weren't content to simply put on a good show. They published and signed a statement in the production's digital brochure calling on people to oppose Israel for its genocide and occupation. The cast and crew of the play Never Closer called on patrons to donate to the United Nations Relief and Works Agency, an organisation that has been shown to have worrying links with Hamas. Now, the brochure made no mention of October 7 or of Israeli hostages or of Hamas being a terror group. Joining me to discuss this is Sky News host Danica De Giorgio and the Daily Telegraph's National Affairs editor and Sky News host James Morrow. James, what is it with the arts and their opposition to Israel? We keep seeing people involved in the theatre use their platform to stir up anti-Semitism.
Yeah, look, I mean, I think I might go back to the example of, the ancient Romans and how they dealt with their actors. They basically said, you act and you shut up and you go live under the stage for the rest of the time. I just don't think that these theater companies, it's particularly wise for them. I mean, obviously we know that actors, actresses, the theater community, they're going to be left-wing. There's no question about that. I know when I go to the theater, I'm not going to go and see a bunch of people who are going to be, MAGA Trump voters off stage. That's fine. I don't care about that. But it just seems to me that you're going against the whole idea of what art is about, which is to take you out of the day-to-day concerns. Sit in this theater, you're watching a play, it's something else entirely that's happening, and then to have that bam, brought in the middle of all this when you're just trying to enjoy the theater. I just think it's inappropriate. It'd be inappropriate if it's taking a side on the other side, too. I just don't think that when the play itself isn't political, that this has any place in it. And, the actors are free to do what they want on their own time.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you, James. And Danica, I mean, it's the same with sporting events, isn't it? You go to the theatre, you go to the football because you want to get away from life for a bit.
Absolutely. You go to the theatre, for example, James, for enjoyment, for fun, to let go of any of your worries. You just want to be entertained for an hour or two. You don't want to be sitting there having this thrown into your face, all these opinions, these activists, these rogue artists that they call themselves. Enough is enough. It happened, of course, with the Sydney Theatre Company. It's happened before as well. We've got a situation where actors are now controlling theatres. Universities are being controlled as well by students. When does it end? Unless somebody actually comes out and says enough is enough, keep your politics at home, keep it away, it's going to keep happening, James.
Yeah, absolutely.